So this is the rest of geometric sequence, and we're just going to finish that off. So hopefully you got all the notes. Anyway, that's what we were leaving off here. So let's try a few more. We're going to rewrite it in the explicit form. So this was our final answer. We have to know what is, so remember it's G sub n is equal to G sub 1 times r to the n minus 1, the common ratio. So G sub n is equal to G sub 1, 3, times the ratio. We have to find the ratio. The ratio is the second term divided by the first term. So it's negative 2. So it's negative 2 to the n minus 1 power. Okay, oh, that's the reason we need parentheses there. Because if I have a negative, that does make a difference. Okay, number 2, here we go. We need to know the ratio. Take 10 divided by 2, we get 5. So G sub n is equal to the first term times the ratio to the n minus 1 power. Here we go again. Ratio is 80 divided by 320, which is 1/4. Okay, so I get G sub n is equal to the first term, 320, times 1/4 to the n minus 1, or G sub n is equal to 320 times 0.25 to the n minus 1. Okay, so now let's use that to do some other stuff. This is where it usually gets a little bit more exciting. G sub n, they give us the explicit form. We have to find the 12th term. So that means we're going to find G sub 12. So guess what we're going to do? We're going to plug 12 in for n. So we have 5 times negative 2 to the 12 minus 1. So that's 5 times negative 2 to the 11th power. Pull out your calculator. So we're going to take out our calculator. We're going to take 2 to the 11th, negative 2 to the 11th power. I would suggest you, well, let's just think logically for a second. We have a negative to an odd power. Is that going to come out to be positive or negative? It's going to come out to be negative. So personally, I would just do that. Saves me the work of having to put the parentheses into the calculator. Okay, so I figured out already this is going to be a negative. So now I can just take 2, and remember we're going to use this cut button right here, that caret key, that 10th, to the 11th power, and I get 2,048. Multiply that times 5, and I get a negative 10,240. So these are exponential, so they will go up really fast, really fast. Now, if I were going to do this one and I didn't figure it out ahead of time, what you need to enter in your calculator, and you can actually do the whole thing all at once, 5 times parentheses, negative 2 parentheses, to the power of 11, negative 10,240. So these calculators are smart enough you can do that. I didn't grow up on those. Find the 12th term. Now we want to find the 6th term. So we're going to take and find G sub 6. So I have negative 162 times 1/3 to the 6 minus 1 power. So that's negative 162 times 1/3 to the 5th power. Pull out your calculator. And we have 1/3, so 1/3, all of it to the 5th power. Okay, so that's 243. We're going to multiply that times a negative 162. And we get negative 2/3. Okay? Whoops, you can't see what I just did. So that's what we're doing there. Whoops, hold on, let me find the assignment. So let's look at the assignment. Recursive and explicit formulas. Determine if the sequence is geometric. If it is, identify the common ratio. Okay? So this is one of the things you're going to be doing on the test. We're going to ask it this way, though. Is this geometric or is this arithmetic? Okay? So if it is arithmetic, you can add a number. If it's geometric, you're going to divide. So you can take and say, I'm going to take the second term, I'm going to assume that it's geometric, and I'm going to divide, I get 4. Can I take 4 times 12 and get 48? Can I take 48 times 4? Yes, I can. So this is my common ratio, and it is geometric. Okay? that's what you're doing on these. And let's look at another one. So what I was looking for is to see, can you see, just kind of looking at them, what's going to happen? It's easier if you just try it. And then if it doesn't work, then look to see, is it arithmetic? And that's what you're going to want to be able to do when it comes to the test, is can I add something to go along with it? And we'll practice some of those. Okay, what does that word say? State, give a recursive and explicit formula for the following. Well, whatever, you have to find the recursive and the explicit formula for this geometric sequence. So all of these are geometric sequences. You're going to find the recursive and the explicit. Use a recursive formula to write the first 4 terms of the sequence. No problem there. Use the explicit formula to find the given terms of the sequence. Find the 3rd term, 9th term, 10th term, and 11th term. Check with your teacher as far as which exact problems you're doing on this assignment. They'll probably be posted on Schoology. And make sure you upload it. Okay, if you have any questions, you know where to find us. Sorry about the awkward 2 videos. Have a great day.